reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Redhawks offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. You got an offensive team coming into this game that's filled with confidence. We talked to them. They're well aware their opponents have given up a lot, and they expect to have a monster offensive game.
Well, Chris, they're going to line up the scoreboard. There's no way around that. This defense is going to have to play collectively the game of their lifetime to have any chance of hanging around.
To throw. It's Baker. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The receiver makes the catch. He stopped and gets a first down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass caught, second down now. He'll throw it now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And the Redhawks will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The Bulldogs offense comes out for their first possession today. Kurt, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To the air. It's Stockton. And the pass is incomplete. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the trap in for a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover for those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
returner is tackled by this coverage team. Here comes the Miami offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? The first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but they will set up the offense at the 35.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. Handoff from the shotgun. All right, test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here comes a handoff. Breaks free.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Deep shot toward the end zone. The pass is dropped incomplete. Well, it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it.
What a job here by the special teams coach to come up with this design block on the field goal. You can see it. From the left side, they had exactly what they wanted to be. The designated guy that's coming in makes the block, and you get a heck of a turn of events.
Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, he makes the catch. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but not before gaining the first down yardage to the 22.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught quickly. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
The Red Hawks lining up here on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Baker. Makes the grab on the move. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Red Hawks, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's White. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Miami of Ohio has the lead here, Kurt. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quick throw caught on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. They'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Red Hawks offense retakes the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Looking to throw. It's Baker. Here's a throw underneath to the back.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Second down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Accurate throw, catch made right near the sideline. The runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about.
Intentional grounding of offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Red Hawks bring their punt team onto the field. Going to kick it away for the second time. And that sets up a return. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Play action here on first down. Off target and incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Offense facing a 3rd and long on the 25. What's the call going to be? Scanning the field. It's Stockton. A deep shot to the left side. And that's incomplete. They wonderful to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Dogs will have to kick this away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Miami offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Wants to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's game coverage.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Snags a good throw. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Red Hawks will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to chuck it again. Pass complete in the crosser. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Scanning the field. It's Baker. Quick throw. Catch made on the outbound. Here he goes. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Jones. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Makes a quick catch. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He can't. escape. It's a sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will lead it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's White. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Pass complete on a crossing route. They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the Bulldogs will crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Cut over the middle. It's Barber. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Takes a deep shot on the move. Catch made down inside the 20. Touchdown, Dogs, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Oh, and it's blocked. It's picked up. This is a live ball here.
Man, that one hurts, especially as you're trying to close the gap just before halftime.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Redhawks offense retakes the field now. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. To throw, it's Baker. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
Timeout, Miami, Ohio.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? And it's blocked. The kick was low. The defense has got it. It's still a live ball. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Redhawks will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out. It's White. And he's stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that completion. Tight end goes in motion. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. They stop him right at the 24.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. An inside give now from the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Play action fake, looking to throw. Bought some time, now lets it go. The sure hands, it's Brown. They get him to the ground, and it's first down now at the 28. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the run here, taking a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Barber. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And remember, he had one blocked earlier in the game. And the field goal is good.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Miami offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw. It's Baker. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Simmons. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The timing quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Looking to throw yet again. Catch made over the middle. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The offense really clicking here. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Dropping back, it's Baker. Pump over the middle, it's Sims. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Redhawks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down. So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. Now offense with some pre-snap motion. The back's got it. Nowhere to run up to the back.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, But instead, the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
And the returner is tackled, and that'll do it for the third period. Miami of Ohio has the lead here, Kurt, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Dropping back. It's Baker. The pass rush closing in. The pass ball is incomplete, trying to extend the play, but nobody ever. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31.
Matt, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Jones. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he can do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The catch is made off the carom there. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short. Of the first down.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Dropping back. It's Baker. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. But there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that's about. It's a costly penalty for the special teams. Your offense coming back on the field. You just can't make contact with a kicker like that. Roughing the kicker is going to set the offense up now in the red zone with the first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it again. Oh, they trap him for a sack. 2nd and 10. 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 Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Back to throw. It's Baker looking to set up a screen pass here. And the defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He missed it. Off target that time. The lead remains at 4 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Sticking with the running game. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Caught behind the line. It's Wiley. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Here we are late in a 1-score game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking deep for late game heroics. He's got a 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And Chris, with the game on the line, the offense delivers. Good job up front. The quarterback makes a great throw, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game to go up 2. The big decision now for the head coach, the extra point, or do you go for 2 to make it a 4-point game?
And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the 4th quarter. It's all up to the defense. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Redhawks offense retakes the field now. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3. They've got to make something happen right here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The receiver grabs it. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Oh, just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Yeah, he maybe could have fought to get the first down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts, you stop the clock, the offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
To throw, it's Baker. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Catch made on the left side. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. This could be the game here. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Finds his man. A first down, pickup tackle at the 45.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Catch made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. One crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Caught. Completion. He's tackled quickly, but yardage is good enough for the first down.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play.
Miami, Ohio.
Here we go. One of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. And with 3 seconds to go, this field goal will send us to overtime. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. The game is now tied. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks into the clear. And that run produces a decent gain.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. We get into overtime. This defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. Play. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
touchdown to stay in this game. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Makes a quick grab. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught near the goal line. And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
So now it's first and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. He kick the P.A.T. or go for two and the win.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for two right here.
And they tack on the extra point. Still tied now, heading into the first play of double overtime. To throw, it's Baker. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Simmons. And he's run out after a big gain. Now offensively set up with a first down and goal.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's first and goal.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a two-point try coming up. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job and taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for two here in second overtime. Looking downfield, it's Baker. And he's in there. The conversion is good. Great execution, and it pushes the lead to 8. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On first and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. second down after the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. He's going to take off here. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. So a challenging third down play. They need a first down or a touchdown to keep this game going. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So first down from the 12 now. First down. Looking to throw the football. And he's in for a touchdown. But still work to do. They need a 2-point conversion to force a 3rd overtime.
Well, the offense has done its job here coming up with this touchdown. And that's a great job. And as you know now, Chris, down by 2, they've got to hit this 2-pointer to be able to tie this game up and send it to a 3rd.
He takes the sack, and that's it. Game over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. I'm so impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. has come down to this, a national championship matchup that almost no one expected. Two of the lower-seeded teams that had to overcome skeptics and doubters to get into the bracket, win a road game, then win 2 more rounds. And now, in this unlikely matchup, one team will emerge as a very surprising national champion here tonight. Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, LSU Tigers, taking on a squad from the MAC, Miami, Ohio Redhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Hermstreet. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the LSU Tigers offense making their way on the field to open this game. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you've got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays? Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Grab down the middle. It's Green. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. To the air, it's Murphy. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Second down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, LSU. They draw first blood in this national title game. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Miami Redhawks offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
They stop it with 47, but that's enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down now at the 47. One big play has gotten this offense suddenly near midfield. Back to throw. It's Baker. And the receiver's got it. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
The sure hands. It's Sims. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. That ball snagged for a completion. He's in the clear. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Touchdown, Miami of Ohio, as they answer with their 1st score of this title game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
No problem with Pt right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. To the air, it's Murphy. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Inside the touchdown, Tigers. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the Pt. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14, Miami, Ohio, 7.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Miami offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And the first play of the drive now, the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver. chance to come up with some yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He's looking to throw. On the move now. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Looking downfield, it's Baker. The pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Good enough for a first down.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught for the completion. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Offside defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now. First and goal. They'll try to run this one in. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on second and goal. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Redhawks. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Third down play for this offense. Back to pass. It's Murphy. Fires it on the move. Can't hold on. The defensive play brings up a fourth down. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Redhawks offense retakes the field now. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get... It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive, but you think back over the years, Booger McFarland and Marcus Spears and Glenn Dorsey and off the edge, Kiki Mingo, just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield. First play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. And now the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's hit just before the throw.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Here comes the Miami offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one had an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Caught over the middle. It's Simmons. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw. It's Baker. That's caught. It's Simmons. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. And the Redhawks with first and 10 here. Back to throw again. He's running out of time here. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on 2nd and long. Bringing pressure. Grab down the middle. It's Russell. And he's brought down there.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. The 30, the 20. Touchdown, LSU. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. I'm not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
Pt10. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense retakes the field now. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football toward the second half. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Scanning the field. It's Baker. Moves out of the pocket. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Swarm with the pass rush, a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. The Red Hawks will line up to boot it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Hill. They bring him down after a short gain there. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Gets loose. That's a fly to the wideout. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And these two defensive game plans have been shredded a long time ago. Feels like it's just hang on and hope for a tip or overthrow or maybe a fumble from these QBs. Elite passers and dynamic rushers. Used to be you had to stop one or the other. Here in this second half, the challenge will again be twofold. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Miami offense back on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And the back now goes in motion. Scanning the field. It's Baker. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught by the receiver. They'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football. Or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Simmons. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Looking to chuck it again. It's an out route. The catch made. Make the stop. The offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass. It's Baker. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Touchdown, Miami of Ohio, as they put 6 more on the board. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution, championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And it's fielded, sort of trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Now, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Grab behind the line. It's Hill. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. The throw. It's Murphy. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff. It's Durham. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got it in the open. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On first down, it's play action. Buying time now, rolling to his left. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. LSU getting set with a first and 10 coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Short pass finds the tight end.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. And they jump on top during the second half. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this is national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Pt puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
28, Miami, Ohio. 21.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Redhawks offense retakes the field now. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Dropping back. It's Baker. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
That's a good job here by this defense, especially the linebacker man coverage, but the quarterback needs some help here from his intended target. He needs to be able to find a guy that can separate and pull away from man coverage to be able to make any play at all.
Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Baker. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? With the catch, it's Anderson.
Cruz, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10. LSU is now operating in the red zone. Send the back in motion. Grinding away on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. QB decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's got it right near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's good, right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Miami offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Baker. That's reeled in. It's Sims. Now here he goes. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
He's got it with room to run. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Hey, here's some positive yards. You love to see that. Now you've got a chance here to continue to attack this defense. They're trying not to give up the bit.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Redhawks. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
Short throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Handoff here from the shotgun. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
On third down, he drops to throw. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that first down is all they need to clinch the national championship. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. They fought a little bit short at the final hurdle. It's small consolation, but we really had an excellent season. A lot to be proud of. Just couldn't get the job done here today.
Chris, that's really well said. And while I know we're going to have plenty of time over the next few weeks and months to focus on the champs, it's not easy to get to this point. While I know it's tough in that other locker room right now, I have a feeling they're going to be back. For now, however, let's enjoy the celebration of the national champs.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the LSU Tigers.